He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's out to 22.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime they were able to generate some momentum, get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down, and they need him to play great in the second half.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, just second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this defense is so out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
On play action. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up fourth down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
Here's Darian Minson to throw. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Finds his target. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the left. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Mensa. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Man, you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. Man, you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Darian Mensa from the gun on third down. Throws to the tight end. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped it, he has to have it. Under pressure. Going deep. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team. And now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Changing the routes with his receiver. Here's Sayin to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Trying to escape and get it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe pick up one on the play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. They're really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Driven back.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Here comes the heat. Working on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Throwing, Mensah. Zings it complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Hey, man, offensively, you just got to know when the play is over, and you got to live to play the next down. That was not a good decision there by the ball carrier. He had a chance to just go down when that play was over. Instead, he tries to do something too heroic, and the offense sustains a massive loss.
Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go?
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He's taking a deep shot. Turning on the Jets. The 40. The 30. He's at the 20. And he'll take
About
it
time,
in for the
Big E.
touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift to consolation.
About time, Big E.
And that is such a backbreaker for the defense. 4th and long, they're expecting throw that time. Everybody's got their eye on the QB, and still somehow they let the guy get in behind him for the long touchdown. That simply cannot happen.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Turning it on. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
He's got the first down. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield to make that tackle for a loss. That was impressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back's going for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense.
Hey, you better than most, Big E. You stuck around for the game, dog.
Continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Fletcher. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And I think this offense is all but surrender, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Here's Mensah to throw. Finds his big tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down.
GG, Big E.
Try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry. today. And I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like